Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for Self-Care Sunday. For those of you that are new and maybe don't know what Self-Care Sunday is, this is a day where I take the time out to just sit down, deep condition my hair, just talk to you guys, and also get a nice little review of a deep conditioner in. This is just, it holds me accountable for deep conditioning, and I know a lot of you guys like to do your wash days while watching these videos because sometimes we get into some really good discussion, you know what I mean? So that's what Self-Care Sunday is if you are new here. Hopefully you will become part of the Self-Care Sunday fam because we have fun during these videos, right? So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different today. I'm actually basically almost doing a wash and style. So I wanted to pull out my Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. It's a concentrated rinse out conditioner for silky soft hair. So that's what she looks like. And y'all, the texture, it has a very, very nice texture. Like, nice and thick. Smells like coconuts. Not as good as it used to though. I've never tried this, but I have used the leave-in in the past and they have kind of changed the coconut water scent. But as long as the products still work, then I'm game. And I also wanted to use this on camera because so many of you guys have asked me to please do this combo. So I figured why not do it today since I plan on doing it anyway. So I'm going to be laying down the main choice to do it for the Culture Accomplice Triple Layer Leave-In. I love this leave-in. It's very creamy, definitely like a concentrated leave-in conditioner. So this is a really nice one to have. I actually purchased a backup of it during the last sale. And then a lot of you guys said to try it with the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. Y'all know I love this stuff. So, yeah, whenever I get suggestions from you guys for product combos with products that are kind of hard to pair with other things, I gotta try it because y'all put me on a lot. So if you are interested in seeing this Self-Care Sunday, seeing how this deep conditioner works in my hair, and seeing how this highly rated suggestion works in my hair, then just keep watching. All right, so I did, of course, wanted to keep it at least halfway in the family today since we're kind of mixing it up. Hashtag my curls. So I guess technically co-washed with the Camille Rose Rose Cleansing Milk from their Cleansing Milk collection. It's not in stores, but it is online. Do you guys still want a review on those? Let me know because I thought I lost the footage of my first two. Basically, I did demos so I could do cutaways while reviewing them. But y'all see how it makes your hair so soft. It feels really, really good. You do have to work it in a little bit, but it works. So if you want to see a review on those, please let me know. I do have all three. If you haven't seen that huge Camille Rose Naturals haul, and you're like me and you love to for some reason, hauls really mellow me out. If you love hauls like that, I will link it somewhere up here in the cards above so you can go back and watch it and maybe you've seen it and you just want to get a little shopping fix. Maybe you haven't and you want to see what I got so you can tell me what you want to see next. But yeah, I'm trying to use more of my Camille Rose natural stuff because I tend to really love my Camille Rose products in the cooler months. Because they're just so moisture focused. And for me, even though I really struggle with dryness in the summer, using more moisturizing products like Camille Rose Naturals just kind of reinforce that issue with the elements. So I usually end up using a lot more of my Camille Rose Naturals in the fall and winter because I feel like I actually get to enjoy the benefits of them, if that makes sense. I have some shed hair that just does not want to come out. I've been getting a lot of shedding this last week or so, which is cool, it's no big deal. I have issues with seasonal shedding, which I think a lot of people do. So it just is what it is. If you have a hair type that's very similar to mine, the best advice I can give you is make sure you're thoroughly detangling with whatever helps you detangle the best so that you don't get a ton of single strand knots from your curls clumping in on each other. Mine really do like to wrap around each other, so I have to be very mindful. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Today was the first time I've pulled out my comb to detangle since I got my cut a few months ago. So, but my hair is really like growing out already. Like almost pretty much all of what she cut has grown back. So, but I do like that it's still kind of holding the shape that she gave me. My front pieces are growing out, starting to get that like extra long situation again, but it's not terrible. So, and I didn't read anything about this mask. It says the best hydration on earth comes from nature. Hi, beautiful. Your hair will thank you for feeding it nourishing ingredients direct from nature by displaying amazing softness, silkiness, and sheen. Coconut water penetrating hair treatment combines super hydrating, thirst quenching coconut water, aloe vera juice, tropical butters, and oils to deeply penetrate and provide maximum hydration and shine. Sounds so good. Camille Rose products are just so decadent. And the first 5 ingredients are ionized water, coconut water, safflower seed oil, BTMS, and CDRO alcohol. So these are all ingredients that I love. And this has such a nice texture. Very thick and creamy. A lot of you guys said that if I didn't like the Algae Renew that I would probably like this. So, ooh, goes onto the hair nicely. So, how have y'all been doing? I have been doing great. I am officially 25. My birthday was on the 23rd. So I have been participating in birthday behavior all week, which is why the videos weren't as on point. So that's why I was having a lot of fun. And you will see in the next video that I have coming that I got a little too lit because your girl, I had to do like the cutaways, the side-by-sides and stuff because I was very hungover. But I had fun. I kind of celebrated that whole week. I basically took almost the entire week off because I wanted to just be able to like be with myself, rest, recover, and really just reflect, because this is the first birthday I've had in a while. Also, look, check this out. Check that out. Looks great. The first birthday I've had in a while that I've actually really been able to thoroughly enjoy, that I haven't been in monumental amounts of pain. If you are new here, then you probably don't know that I do suffer with endometriosis, and it took a very long time for me to get my body where it needed to be, to find somebody to take me seriously. I also have tons of videos on that, so if you're curious, you can definitely check those out. I'm going to start putting some playlists together, so I'm going to put together like a self-care Sunday playlist, endometriosis and reproductive health playlist, lifestyle playlists, all that stuff, so you guys can just come to my channel, and instead of like scrolling through everything I've done, you can just go to the playlist and find all the things that relate to what you want to see. This mask feels really good. She feels very, very good. It's been 50-50 with Camille Rose masks for me, because some of them really, really, really work well for me, and some of them are just meh, like they're not that great. So hopefully, if what I'm seeing here reflects anything, hopefully this will be dope. A lot of you guys said that you really love this one over some of the others. On my birthday, me and my bestie went out and had fun, you know, just enjoyed ourselves. I got to reconnect with an old friend who, it was just, there are some people in this world that whenever you come in contact with them, they just light up your entire day, and she is one of those people. And so getting to, you know, like see her again and getting to kind of like reconnect was really, really cool. And it was just nice, you know. I will say, where I live now, being in Winston-Salem, I really don't have a lot of friends. because all my friends have left. I was one of the few that came back. So it just kind of is what it is. You know, sometimes it be like that. But it's okay because, like, even though I don't have a lot of friends, like, here, I have a lot of friends that are scattered. Like, I am not lacking in the friend department, you know? Like, I have a lot of people around me who love me and care about me deeply, and I feel the same way about them. Whether we are 2 seconds from each other or across the country, like, we all know how much we love each other. So, you know, and it's like that, especially like in college, because once you hit college and you really develop friends, unfortunately, a lot of times you scatter, especially these days with how the job market is and things like that. You kind of don't really have a choice. You have to go where you can, you know, like, maintain your lifestyle and thrive. It was a really great birthday overall. And then yesterday it was kind of like family day for us. We went to the Apple Festival out here in Winston-Salem. We ended up not staying long because my mom's foot is still kind of bothering her. Fractures can be really difficult. Some days they don't bother you, and other days, like, it's awful. So I have been in her position. So we didn't stay long. We kind of stayed long enough to get some of the treats that we wanted, and, like, check out some of the vendors. And then we ended up at Marshall's, which I was surprised my mom wanted to go. But out there where the Apple Festival was, like, she had to use her boot because everything is, like, cobblestone. Like, it's a historic park. So she couldn't use her scooter, but she could use her scooter in Marshall's, obviously. So I picked up a couple of things. Sorry, my dog is acting like a doo-doo head, but it's just, we have tons of new neighbors, and apparently, like, they're not very neighborly people because they act like they just live on, like, 50 acres of land all by themselves. Like, they're not very gracious people. It's like you moved into a suburb where tons of people have families that they're trying to take care of. Like, these kids need to be able to sleep at night, and you are outside shooting off your gun at 8 o'clock, playing target practice and probably drinking beer. Like, I can't. It's exhausting. I'm just like, why did you move into a residential neighborhood if you wanted to behave like you live on a huge plot of land by yourself? Like, albeit have fun. Like, nobody wants to feel restricted because of where they live, but there are some things that I just feel like are really disrespectful, and that's one of them. The one thing I love about where my family is now is that it has typically been a very quiet place. That's something that people love about moving out here, and right now it is not quiet. And it sucks too because just about everyone that lives out here has pets. So, like, some of these people will be out here doing stupid stuff, and they set off every dog in the damn neighborhood. So not only are you annoyed by the people outside doing stupid things, but now every single dog is barking because they're freaked out by the stupid things that the people are doing. It's just a hot mess. Like, it really, really is. And they don't seem to be very friendly people either. So fortunately, for the most part, since we've been here, we've been blessed with really, really good neighbors. So, you know, it be what it be sometimes. Sometimes you don't have neighborly neighbors, and you just have to move through it. But yeah, so yesterday we went to Marshall's, and then my mom took me for a birthday lunch. So it was me, her, and my brother. That's the most time that the three of us have had to, like, spend with each other in a while. It's funny because, like, I live with my family, but I don't really get to see my family that much. Like, we're all busy, we're all at work. We all have things going on, so a lot of times, like, I'll see my family for, like, a couple of hours during the day, and that's it. But as far as, like, us getting to hang out, that really never happens because I am never off on weekends. So that was really nice to be able to do that, because especially, like, we're getting into holiday season. I'm not going to be getting weekends off. I've just been reflecting, enjoying my family, enjoying where I am in life. And it's been really nice. Like I've told you guys before, like I'm my toughest critic, and I really am starting to understand that I've done so much in 25 years of life. Like I've done more than a lot of people have done, you know, in twice that amount of time. So I'm very blessed, and I'm so lucky to have such amazing people. This, just in the last year alone, like 24 was a crazy year for me because I just dropped everything to really like come home and take care of myself. I gave up a lot of my independence too, which is hard to do, but like I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I'm finally in a place where I can take care of myself physically. And this year was an amazing year for this channel too. Like it had already started kind of getting momentum, but like the momentum that I have gained just in the last year alone, and the rapport that I have developed with you guys is just insane. Like it felt like it happened overnight. And so many of you guys were like, yo, Brie, you're gonna hit this number before you know it. And y'all were right. Like it's crazy because we're almost at 2,000 and I haven't done a giveaway or anything. Like life has been so crazy. By the time I finally like get this giveaway situation down, we're gonna be at 2,000. Like we're so close. But yeah, it's really great, you know, and this is the first time where I've had the opportunity to really like reflect and look on good things, because usually like most birthdays, like I would go out but I didn't feel good, you know, or sometimes I would just stay in because I didn't feel good. I spent a lot of time like kind of wallowing going out because I didn't want people to feel like I didn't want to go out with them, you know, which is hard. So it was nice to be able to actually like be out with friends and family and enjoy it. So I'm just thankful. Hopefully I'll get another 25 years of life under my belt. My hair feels so good. This is like a good start to a great wash day. Y'all see how much my curls have dropped from when I had that cut. Isn't that crazy? Like my hair is growing so much and so fast. And I have been taking my vitamins again, so I think that is helping too. I take the Ollie Women's Multivitamin. And right now I'm also taking it with the Undeniable Beauty. I like that one too. That one hasn't just been great for my hair, but it's been great for my skin. So today, after I finish filming this, me and my mom are going to go downstairs and finally finish watching Jane the Virgin. Because we've been trying to finish the last season forever. And we just haven't because I'm never home. Obviously, she has weekends off and I don't. So we're going to go try to work through that. Especially because I feel like I need to finish watching that before Gina Rodriguez does something else to make me like just not like her. That whole situation is stupid, but like truthfully guys, and I'm gonna be real here, she knew what she was doing when she posted it, and anyone that tries to pretend that she didn't is really just walking around here with rose-colored glasses. Like, we all know how Instagram works. There are 1,000,001 moments where you can choose not to post something. Like, and even the way that she was singing the lyric, which wasn't even with the song. Like, she was totally offbeat. At that point, Lauryn Hill was on like a whole nother verse, okay? Like, she was very pointed in how she said it. Almost as if she was challenging people. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, okay. And then the apology, like, I wish she had just not even said anything. Like, hadn't even pretended to apologize. Because clearly she wasn't sorry. I just thought the whole thing was dumb. I thought it was stupid. But I think she got what she wanted. I think she just wanted the extra attention. I feel like Gina Rodriguez is low-key like an attention whore. And there's a whole lot of people in the world like that. But I also feel like, especially with Jane the Virgin coming to an end, and just seeing her in different projects, like, I personally feel like Jane the Virgin is really the only area where she has shined. I feel like her other projects have been extremely lackluster. And I think she knows that. So I think she's trying to garner all of the attention that she can get. But my thing is that when it comes to trying to get attention, why does it always have to be so anti-Black? Like, it says a lot about her. It says a lot about her, but it's like, there are things that she said in the past that have been, you know, kind of like anti-Black or anti-Black woman, but she wants to engage in the culture. And one thing that I feel like a lot of people really don't want to acknowledge is that obviously she's a grown-ass woman. She needs to grow up. But also, this whole situation that we are having with a lot of Hispanic actors, actresses, and artists is that we have placed them in a position to feel like they have a right to use our culture. We have done that. And I mean, the truth of the matter is, like, a lot of Black people will get mad at the Gina Rodriguez's of the world. They'll get mad at the J-Lo's. They'll even get mad at Fat Joe. But in the street, they will go and say, "What's up, my," you know, to every Hispanic person that they see that lives in their hood. So I get, like, honestly, the people that say this, they're saying this because they've been given the green light to say it their entire lives. Like, it's nothing new. Like, you can tell that they've been saying it for their entire lives. And they haven't just been saying it amongst themselves. They've been saying it with other Black people. Like, we know this. I've seen it every day of my life. We have a very high Hispanic population where I live. And I've seen it my whole damn life. And I feel like a big problem is that we have spent so much time, so eager to just give out some honorary Black card. And now we're mad because these people are using our culture for a come up and actually portraying that Black card that we decided we wanted to give them out in the public. And that's something that we need to start taking accountability for. And if we want to see it change, then we have to start making the change. But we're not going to do that because it's always like fake outrage. Like, I'm so tired of people's fake outrage. I'm like, you're just mad now. You're not going to be mad tomorrow. You know, like, it's exhausting. It's completely exhausting because no one is going to really tackle the root of the issue. Now, the thing is, I'm going to claim Afro-Latina. And I'm just like, most of y'all aren't Afro-Latina or Afro-Latino. Like, you're not. And like a lot of my friends that are get really frustrated because, I mean, it's kind of like the Rachel Dolezal effect, right? Like, you want to claim that you are an Afro-Latina, but you don't know what people had to go through that are actually Afro-Latina. Like, you don't get to claim that. That's not something that you get to claim lightly. And they only use that when it is convenient. And that says everything that we need to know. Now, that's something that me personally, I'm not going to speak on much because I'm not Afro-Latino. So I feel like that is not my story to tell. But it was disappointing to see Amara La Negra like come on and like defend her. And I'm just like, you could have just said nothing. But you had to run to her defense. Like, I really do like her. She's a beautiful woman. And I love what she stands for. But I felt like in that moment she knew better. Like, she knew better. And I feel like she just shouldn't have said anything, truthfully. I'm not going to have a discussion about the N-word, whether you feel like, you know, Black people should say it or not. Because I don't get to tell other Black people how they want to reclaim something. Like, I don't. I just don't. But I do think it is also, I think the bigger picture here is that we are so desperate to let other people use us. Like, that's what we do. We let other people use us. I mean, look at Jennifer Lopez. Listen, all I will ever say about Jennifer Lopez is that watching her career has reminded me that I need to apply for all the positions that I don't believe I'm qualified for. Because if J-Lo can do all this shit that she's not qualified for, then so can I. Like, you know, so can I. That whole thing with Gina Rodriguez is stupid. I think she needs a big self-check. But we also need to really check ourselves too when it comes to things like that, because people only do what you really allow. And that's something where with every single person that has gotten in trouble for it, Gina, J-Lo, Fat Joe, shit, Kathleen Lights here on YouTube, they say it because they've been saying it their entire lives. Because they've been allowed to say it their entire lives. It's a record that is just, it's broken at this point. Like, we keep allowing it. So that's something that I feel like we really need to think about. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish Jane the Virgin before Gina does something else that's really grossly stupid. I am done applying this to my hair. It feels really good. So far, it feels really silky. It feels like it's adding some really good moisture to my hair, which I'm excited about because I need it. I used something very strengthening before this, but this is how much I used. I honestly could have stood to use a little bit less. I think I'm definitely going to get 3 more uses out of this though. This is very rich and creamy, but when you start to spread it through the hair, it spreads very nicely, very evenly. So I'm definitely going to get about 3 more uses out of this. And the smell is mild. Like, if you don't like coconut fragrances, you may not like the smell of this, but it's a very, very mild fragrance. I'm going to go set under the deep conditioning cap, and I'll come back, and then we will see how these two mix together. All right, y'all, I'm back, and these are my final results with the coconut water penetrating hair treatment. It feels really good, nice elasticity. Definitely added some weight to my curls, but it still feels like a light and bouncy. This kind of feels like that product that almost feels like it like moisturized but sealed everything in. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just kind of how my hair feels. Like, it feels moisturized, but it also feels like it was kind of locked in as well. I would take this over the Algae Renew any day. Like, this feels so good. It feels really nice. It didn't make my hair as shiny as I hoped, but that's okay. Sometimes it be like that. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna part my hair off and then we'll get into trying out this combo. So part of me wanted to do self-care Sunday like this because I feel like I've low-key kind of skimped out on self-care Sundays. A lot of it is just because, like, y'all know all the crazy things that have been going on with the fam. We've been dealing with a lot just in the last, like, month and a half. So sometimes I just had to kind of make the executive decision to just not post. But, you know, sometimes too, like, I've been doing... Oh no, I think this broke. That other clip just broke on me. I mean, it's cool. Like, these last way longer than the ones that I've had previously, so I'm not mad at it. I'm just gonna go in with this leave-in. I'm not really gonna go into specifics on anything because I've done dedicated reviews for both of these products. So if you have any in-depth questions about those, then go check out those videos. I'll try to link them somewhere, either in the cards or in the description box. Yeah, I've been doing Self-Care Sunday pretty regularly for the last year. So there are going to be times where I am just like a little burnt out from it. But I do try to keep up with it because I know that you guys really do enjoy it. And it's kind of become a part of your routine. So now I'm kind of to the point where even if I don't like film Self-Care Sunday, I try to put something up in its place, because I feel like Sunday is just a good video day for everybody. The rest of the week, it kind of doesn't really matter. Like whenever I post, y'all watch, which is great because my schedule is always so up in the air. But for Self-Care Sunday, there are some weeks where I may not get to post or whatever, especially with the holidays and my job. I felt like it would be cool to kind of give y'all a little bit extra, because I know that I haven't been as like married to Self-Care Sunday as I have been in the past. But a lot of that too, like, is just me trying to break some unhealthy habits, because if I don't like get something up on a certain day at a certain time or whatever, I would kind of beat myself up about it, and that's not healthy. So I have to give myself room to like not be perfect. But yeah, I love how this leave-in makes my hair feel really, really soft. But it also adds some definition. It didn't make my top leave-ins, but it's still really good. I think I have definitively decided that Do It For The Culture Bold Buttery Gel beats out my Tropical Moringa. Some of y'all may be surprised by that, but I know everybody is in love with Tropical Moringa, but it's just something about that Do It For The Culture. But I will say, like, one thing that I do know for my hair is that sometimes Tropical Moringa clumps my curls a little bit too much. And with how my hair has been acting, especially with this cut that I have now, sometimes Tropical Moringa overly clumps my hair, and it makes it, even when I really separate my hair out, it still clumps back in on itself a lot. I think it's just the super moisturizing nature of that product, which is great during certain times, but sometimes my hair will clump too much and it will cause extra tangles. So for me, I feel like the Bold Buttery Gel gives me the perfect balance of like really shiny defined curls with some clumping action, but not too much, if that makes sense. So I really like the Bold Buttery Gel. I have like 2 backups of that because I have really been using it a lot lately. Like every time I put it in my hair, I'm just like, wow, this is really good. So I got some backups during their last sale. I do also have backups of the Tropical Moringa and the Cheers Gelato, because I do enjoy using those too. And if I can get backups on sale, then hey. But the Do It For The Culture definitely does beat that out. But I do, Do It For The Culture may have a new contender, so keep your eyes peeled. So what I will do for this, because obviously, like, I'm filming this on Sunday, so I'm filming it the day that you're watching it. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, I will come onto the community tab and I will post my results. Leave you guys a little snapshot of my results. So if you don't keep up with my community tab, make sure you're doing that, because I do like to drop things in the community tab. I need to use it more. Sometimes, like, I'm so used to not having one that sometimes I forget that I have it. But yeah, I think probably gonna have some hauls coming up. I've gotten questions about fall candles, so I actually ordered some the other day, so I'm going to do a candle haul. And I also got some candles from a smaller candle company. So I'm going to include all of that together. Like all the candles. Like it's basically going to be a haul and unboxing. So if you like videos like that, be on the lookout. I'll probably film that this week. And my Adwoa box has already shipped. So hopefully I will get that like Tuesday, so I can go ahead and film with that. We shall see. I am so excited about that box because a lot of you guys told me that like she really doesn't participate in Black Friday. So when I saw that this box was going to be Adwoa, I got so super duper excited. Because that's an amazing deal. 5 full-size products for $30 and $10 shipping. Like, I went ahead and just bought 2 boxes. Like, that's an amazing deal. I'm really hoping that the gel is included in that. But if it's not, then I will just go on the website and order the gel. So if that's the case, then it may take a little bit longer for me to review that because the gel is what I really want to use. So, but I'm really excited. You guys have been like on me about trying Adwoa, which I'm sure it's for good reason because all the products seem like very concentrated, high quality, you know. But yeah, I was honestly, I wanted the box to do well because that kind of success means that, you know, she will get those further opportunities. But I was just praying that it didn't sell out the first day because it went on sale on Wednesday on my birthday. But your girl's account had basically been cleaned out because I have a tooth that I had like a root canal done on, actually 2 root canals done on that tooth. And recently, before I could get the crown put on, we had to switch our insurance, which meant that we didn't have any dental. Recently, this tooth cracked, and if you know anything about cracked teeth, usually they end up leading to infection, which is what happened to me. So I went to the doctor because they just told me to go to the doctor because this was like a Saturday when I noticed it. It's like Friday night when I noticed it, so I had to go on a Saturday. They prescribed me antibiotics. Boom. Well, that antibiotic did not work, so I ended up, things got really swollen, like here in my jaw. My jaw was really swollen. And I have an abscess like underneath that tooth that cracked. So they were like, well, you're gonna have to go to the hospital because the swelling is getting worse. Thankfully, it wasn't like anything terrible. But I ended up having to get a shot of antibiotics. So I was walking around that whole Monday with my ass hurting. They put me on like super high dosage of antibiotics. Today is the last day. Well, actually tomorrow is the last day. So I spent all my money at the doctor. All of the extra money I had, let me put it that way, at the doctor. So I was just praying that it would still be in stock on payday, and it was still in stock on payday. So I got my little birthday wish, and I was able to snag 2 boxes. But y'all see, my hair really likes this leave-in. Plus, it's thickums. So I feel like this leave-in doesn't get enough love. I feel like Do It For The Culture doesn't get enough love in general. Like, there was a lot of hype about it when it came out, just because of how like great the packaging is and just like what it represents. But after that, hype kind of died down, especially with the Cheers collection. All right, so we're gonna go back through. I'm gonna pray on this one because sometimes the Uncle Funky's be, but like everyone doesn't experience flakes with certain things. Like, I know me, I would try to do my Shea Moisture back in the day with what was it, Eco Styler. That stuff flaked on me so bad, but like there were so many people that never got flakes with those combinations. So it honestly, like, just because something doesn't mix in your hands doesn't always mean that it's going to be a terrible outcome in the hair. But it is a good testing field. Like, it already gives you an idea of how things will work. But like, but yeah, this leave-in right here is very like oil rich and it feels really good in the hair. I'm gonna add some water and I'm gonna take my Curling Magic. I love this stuff. I am more than halfway through this. I pick this stuff up a lot. I think during Black Friday, I was so mad that I missed the sale that they did. I don't stay up on Uncle Funky's Daughter the way I do other brands, but I need to because they had a huge sale and I missed it. But Black Friday, I think I'm going to purchase the liter size of this because I really enjoy this. Slightly foamy, but nothing crazy. It's not like curdling in my hands or anything. This feels promising. Look at y'all hooking me up. Yes. But yeah, I have the feeling that like Uncle Funky's Curly Magic is going to be my first like a liter size purchase. I'm the type of person, I don't really get liters because I have so many products that I don't feel like I need liters. But definitely for sure, Uncle Funky's is on my list, and Mish. It's gonna be time to re-up on her pretty soon here. And y'all know how I feel about my Mish products. They are hyped for a reason. Love Mish, so excited about that. Keeping an eye on Unicurl because she's definitely planning on dropping some hot fire during Black Friday. Don't say I didn't warn ya. She's definitely making plans and she's playing around with stuff, and she gives like sneak peeks and stuff on Instagram too of like what she's kind of dreaming up for the brand. I did this on like a really big section, so having to go back in a little bit more than I did the first section. I have very high density like in the back, but in the front it's not quite as dense. I'm sure you guys have noticed the front of my head is not as dense as the back. So far, this combo feels really good though. And it'll be nice to have something else that I can pair with my Uncle Funky's aside from just my Lavish leave-in conditioner. But I really like doing that combo because Lavish doesn't mix with a lot of things, so it's kind of perfect. It's on and popping. This looks very promising, y'all. And then that foam sunk in on this side, so. But yeah, that was like simple. It's been about 20 minutes since I sat down and started. If I wasn't sitting here talking to you guys, I would have been done. Do y'all want to see like more product combinations, like just kind of random, I don't know, like just give Mad Curls a shout out and hop on the Mix It Up bandwagon? Is that something that y'all want to see? Because I'm totally willing to do more of that too. It does help to see like what other things you have that mix together, because like sometimes like if I love a wash and go that's within that brand, I will stick with that. But sometimes I run out of one thing quicker than I run out of the other. I'm just going to use my towel just to get off a little bit of that excess water and product. Okay, so that's where my hair is at. That's it. Let me turn around so y'all can see real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Self-Care Sunday. Thank you guys so much for suggesting products for me to do. If you have more combinations that you want to see, right now, just drop them in the comments down below. Let me know what combinations you really like. Products that you know I own that you would like to see me mix together, and maybe that's something that we can add to Self-Care Sunday, because eventually I'm gonna run out of deep conditioners. I'm already low-key running out of deep conditioners. I have other things that I want to try, but it's hard when you try to do full brand reviews and also like review a deep conditioner every week, which is where pre-filming comes in. So let me know if that's something that you would like me to start adding for Self-Care Sunday. if I can't do a deep conditioner, if you would like to see me do kind of a mix it up situation. So leave your suggestions down below. Let me know if that's something that you want to see, and keep your eye out for this week's videos. Have lots of things coming. It's going to be like, this is going to be heavy review time because we are getting very close to Black Friday, and I want y'all to have your list popping so you can be confident when you're shopping. You don't have any questions. You're not sitting there second guessing anything. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, leave those suggestions down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.